is Vicky Vale, reporting live from Arkham City.
Let's just call this good old-fashioned revenge.
You of all people should know there's plenty wrong with me. I look forward to breaking you.
There will always be that one piece of media that stays with you forever. For some, it's their favorite book. For others, a particularly meaningful song. For me, it's Arkham City. I first played this game on Christmas morning in 2011, and I've never really stopped. The perfect evolution from Arkham Asylum, the epitome of what a sequel is meant to be, bigger and braver. Taking the story, side content, world, and gameplay systems up close to their maximum potential. This game is a magnum opus for Rocksteady, the pinnacle of what Batman is and stands for, and it will always and forever be ingrained into my heart. Which is why I must, in good conscience and with full authority, beg you, never try this yourself. Let's set the ground rules. The end goal of this challenge is getting the perfect Night Day 2 achievement, which requires us to complete the main story, all side missions, upgrades, collectibles, combat challenges, predator challenges, and then 100% the main story all over again on New Game Plus. Completing all that flat would be difficult, but let's add on the fact that if we take damage of any kind, we reload and start again from the last checkpoint. I'll have to successfully clear every area of the game perfectly if I want to make progress. I'll keep a counter at the top of the screen to track the hits, so feel free to guess now what you think the final tally will be. With the preamble completed, the rules set, and Protocol 10 looming ahead of us, let the challenge begin. We start by choosing a new save file and selecting the normal difficulty. The game has to be beaten on normal or hard to unlock New Game Plus, and there's no difficulty-based achievement, so we might as well take our wins where we can get them. The ultimate Batman game begins by having us play as Catwoman, wearing a suit that can't possibly be battle-tested.
It's just a little old me.
Use our heels to shatter this man's sternum, then open Two-Face's safe with raw skill. Find an SD card inside, along with a different gun than what Two-Face is currently using, meaning the one inside the safe is his special gun. We get hit with the white light of electrification and witness journalistic malpractice as Vicky Vale misses Bruce Wayne's net worth by an order of magnitude.
Millionaires are so last year.
Hugo Strange gives great advice for incels.
I assume that you thought yourself untouchable. Well, as you can see, no one is untouchable.
And reveals that he knows the truth.
By the end of tonight, I will be a hero, just like you. Batman.
Receive the first of many concussions and wake up to Hugo Strange telling you he flew up. Activate our hidden superpower, Shakira Hips, then bring it home by using Splash. Use our titanium cranium to bonk this guy, but his beret stays on, proving that somewhere in Arkham City is a shipment of head razors and Gorilla Glue. Get the concussion double whammy, bringing us up to 4 direct head strikes in less than 5 minutes. We get thrown into the processing area, seeing Black Mask get his shit rocked. Say hi to Deadshot, say goodbye to our frontal lobe, and immediately claim Jack Ryder the TV reporter as our prison bitch.
Stay close to me.
Tap into some hidden strength we'll never be able to access again to one-shot every guy here, rescuing Jack Ryder and receiving our final 2 head blows, bringing our total up to 7, one of which was with a fully wound-up pipe. We should be drooling on the ground for the rest of our lives. Wake up to the Penguin monologuing and give him a firm handshake. Then start our first actual fight of the game. No one in this alleyway will ever talk about the absolute schmovement they witnessed from the richest man in Gotham. But, just to be safe, let's give Penguin some short-term memory loss. Begin scaling the building, hoping that the plethora of men on the ground don't look up, and debrief Alfred.
And how was that?
Not good. He knows that Bruce Wayne is Batman. He also told me that something called Protocol 10 will make him famous. I can't leave Arkham City until I find out what it is.
Did it arrive, sir?
time.
Did we just get naked on this rooftop? Or are we wearing the whole suit underneath the batsuit? Either way, hack the Tiger Communications to learn that Catwoman is on trial by Two-Face, and Batman states,
If there's one person in Arkham City who knows what's really going on, it's her.
before we head in, let's get a practice run in to make sure that we still have the moves. Once we enter the courthouse, we're faced with our first real conundrum. How did they transport this full tub of acid into Arkham City? My personal theory is that every goon smuggled in one single vial, and they filled it very slowly over time. Some guy's entire job is to drop this curtain, and Two-Face flips for Catwoman.
This court is now in session.
Activate Captain Obvious,
Taking out the thug with the gun is the key.
then drop into battle. With our first damage taken, so begins the counter. The first one is always the most devastating, so at least it's out of the way. This time send the gunman plummeting to his doom, and give this another go.
Your sentence is death, Batman. Damn it!
Activate our inner Mirio Togata to finish the fight, then
Overruled.
Two-Face flips for Catwoman again, but it lands in his palm on the bad side, meaning if he flipped it onto the back of his hand like he did the last time, it would be good.
Time to die.
I vote for a stay of execution.
Could she have just done that the whole time? Two-Face hits us with one of the best lines,
Two guns, bitch!
and we Batclaw him up above the acid pool, somehow immediately tying both his hands and feet in thick rope before Catwoman even turns her head.
So what do you need, Mr. Detective?
Protocol 10. What do you know, Selina?
Never heard of it.
If there's one person in Arkham City who knows what's really going on, it's her. That's not what I wanted to hear.
Joker tries to snipe Catwoman,
What the hell?
and his laser sight forgets that it's supposed to be following his reticle. Trace the bullet's path and leave the courthouse, getting the reminder.
Protocol 10 will commence in 10 hours.
Then head down to visit our first real achievement.
All the rest have 31, except for February alone.
This is Calendar Man, whose cell we found in Arkham Asylum. We are tasked with visiting him on 12 real-life holidays, one for each month. By leaving the courthouse and switching the time on my computer, I can bypass the actual year of waiting, which is especially helpful given that they didn't program the dates of holidays this far into the future. I had to set my computer back to 2012 just to get the dates on the board to show up. Calendar Man's dates are
New Year's Day, Valentine's Day, the day set aside for St. Patrick, April 1st. Happy Mother's Day, Mommy. Father's Day, Independence Day, the feast day of St. Roach, patron saint of dogs, Labor Day, All Hallows Eve, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
There's also the secret message, one that he only gives you if you enter in the date of Rocksteady's founding, in which he tells you,
I was there at your beginning, and I will be there at your end.
once he's finished all his stories, we earn the Storyteller achievement, and can now finally make our way to the church. The ground pound continues to be a sore spot, and Batman doubles down on the intelligence-based insults he used in the asylum.
Quinn never was too smart.
We purchase our first upgrade and head inside, giving Harley Quinn a taste of what we've been experiencing. Once she leaves, throw down our portable college dorm room, then proceed to, very silently, clear the room.
Won't stop him. Hello? What's happening?
See him? Where is he?
Aaron Cash is here, along with a lot of other familiar faces from the asylum. But there's one person here worth taking note of. Keep this guy in mind. We get violently cold-shouldered by Aaron Cash and head up to find Joker.
Well, look who it is. I haven't seen you for... how long has it been? Let's see. There was an asylum, some monsters, and oh, that's right. You left me to die. Now, you probably don't remember it that way, but who cares? You just need to worry about the bombs. Hurry up now. Clock's ticking.
Front flip for style. And begin tracking the sniper's signal.
Joker's behind this.
Was there ever any doubt?
Follow the signal towards the steel mill, practicing our sweet gliding skills to unlock the grapnel boost, then land on the deck of a toy store with a lot of kids who aren't on Santa's nice list. Head inside to find the bronze medalist for pissing me off in the last game, Bane.
Surprised to see me, Batman?
Agree to help him destroy any Titan containers we find, then totally ignore Harley Quinn as we plan a way into the steel mill.
Alfred, I need to find a route into the Sionis steel mill.
Have you tried the front door, sir?
Why didn't I think of that?
You get it? Good.
Now that we're dangling 2 feet above a lava pool, I know exactly what we need. I've been purposefully avoiding these up till now, but in the interest of not having to backtrack, grab our first Riddler trophy.
Hello, Dark Knight. Did you find that easy? You were supposed to. That was merely a taste of what is to come.
Now equipped with the latest Temu microphone, Riddler's decided to exact his revenge for the asylum in the only way he knows how, placing stuff in increasingly improbable places.
It's a matter of life and death.
For the sake of not dragging this video out, assume that I am equally outraged and in awe of Riddler's ability to get to the same places I have to go before me, and with an incredible amount of complex machinery. Pass by MC Hammer, popping out to ask this guy to check the floor. With the room clear, overhear something plot relevant. Then, make these 2 guys in the next room Kith. Now it's time for the first real stealth section. Okay, maybe I got a little overzealous.
Jay. To be the one making you look.
With the doctor safe, we learn that Joker's dying from Titan poisoning.
He blames something called Titan.
Make the wreck gun, blasting the Harley statue, and escape, taking down the guys welding the door shut. Put a sticky note in your brain about that door weld. Break open the entrance to the manager's office, introducing ourselves to the big guy.
Hold still while I pound your face into the dirt.
Get out of my way, Quinn.
Leave us alone, B-Man. Just leave me with him.
I said move!
This is all your fault. You've hounded him for years, beat him to a pulp. And for what? Why are you so mean?
Surprise!
You fell for the old fake Joker gang, Batman.
Batter up!
Go ahead and add 3 more to the concussometer. Become Catwoman again, watching this guy hitting the fentanyl. Part of Riddler's challenges this go around is performing specific actions on top of the usual stuff. While we're Catwoman, do as many of these as we can, then head over to grab our stuff from our apartment. We now have to go find Poison Ivy, the silver medalist and people I least want to interact with. And she somehow manages to maintain her spot on the podium.
1 billion microorganisms will enter your bloodstream. It's not over.
It's this voodoo crap. She's consistent, I'll give her that.
Look, Red, I just need your help.
Never.
Not again.
Having officially been captured, regain consciousness as the big dog, getting the lowdown from Joker.
It was all a lie. There's nothing wrong with you.
Nice of you to say, but you of all people should know there's plenty wrong with me.
He's given us ultimate cooties, tasking Batman with getting the cure back from Mr. Freeze. Joker then sends his only chance of living freshly poisoned out a window, strapped to a wheelchair. Answer the phone the same way I do anytime I'm added to a group chat about missing a toll payment. Then, we finally get to play catch with someone. We'll have to find our new best friend in multiple places around the city, watching us. Get an SOS call from this guy, who goes on to tell you that... Scan the area and find a shell casing belonging to Deadshot, identifying yet another bad guy we'll have to tussle with while we're in here. Is it just me, or does the church look a little different now? Okay, listen. I'm gonna make a deal with you. I'm not gonna make this joke again, but you have to give me this one. How did he get the question mark up there in like 45 minutes? We even know it hasn't been an hour because we get the Protocol 10 countdown every hour that passes, and it hasn't been another hour yet. How did he do it? The Riddler crane? Are you gonna tell me he has the Riddler copter and the Riddler crane? Okay, I've had my moment. I'm not gonna say anything else about it. Riddler's upgraded from Discord to Zoom, allowing us to witness the midlife crisis in real time. The self-proclaimed smartest man on Earth lets slip that he's got informants all around the city, which is the new version of the Riddler Secrets maps. We'll have to defeat every bad guy that isn't a Riddler informant to interrogate them and get the info.
I know you work for Riddler.
Please, don't hurt me. I'll tell you what you want to know.
It's been a pleasure.
There are 400 challenges for Batman and 40 additional for Catwoman, so showing off all of them would be crazy style. But rest assured, as I progress through each area, I'm collecting them as I go. As I fail to complete another gliding challenge, I detect a phone ringing nearby.
Victor Zsasz.
Victor Zsasz has joined Maroon 5 and is now calling us from payphones across the city. We also need to be on the listen out for dialogue that sounds like this.
Right.
Those are political prisoners that we'll have to rescue that appear randomly around the map. We have our hands full already, and it's not even half the side quests yet. Rescue the first Riddler prisoner from the courthouse, Eddie Berlow from Arkham Asylum, aka this guy. We get a sick box, allowing us to solve riddles that lead us to the next hostage, assuming we have enough challenges solved. Say hi again to our new best friend before this guy goes for a low blow.
Hey! Or Batman.
With that guy now learning the joys of an all-liquid diet, find 3 guys hitting the stankiest leg. Wrap up the last of the augmented reality trainings, then witness the full power of Hugo Strange's military. We get another call from Zsasz, letting us know if we aren't at the next phone in time, his pizza's free. We have to endure the most excruciating torture imaginable, listening to someone else talk about their life.
Did I ever tell you about my first
Kill Batman?
Then head to the last Riddler hostage.
Well done, Dark Knight. You figured out how to open a door.
Hey, Batman! You've got to help me!
Don't feel too pleased with yourself, Dark Knight. That room was one of the easy seats.
While looking for the Riddler broadcast, find a mysterious number station, a hint towards the bad guy for the next game. Let's just say, someone was out getting cigarettes and milk, and they're on their way back. Finally reach the GCPD, hacking into Penguin's communications before giving his men the business. Penguin's captured Mr. Freeze, who is now holed up in the museum, and we get hit with a classic Batman understatement.
That doesn't sound good.
We learn that
Protocol 10 will commence in 7 hours.
And answer another one of Zsasz's calls before heading behind the Monarch Theater to earn another achievement.
How does it feel, Wayne, to stand on the very stones that ran with your parents' blood? Do you feel sad, full of rage? Or does that outfit help bury your feelings, hiding your true self? Oh, you are a truly extraordinary specimen. I look forward to breaking you.
Head towards the first of 6 Titan containers, once again demonstrating our combat prowess.
Right?
Blow it and answer another phone, proving that even though they're thugs, they still have manners. Enter the museum, taking out the trash before trying to hack into the mainframe.
I don't think I want you breaking into my little home, Batman.
Head back out, finding the local IT squad in desperate need of technical support.
He's here!
Terminals attached.
Locate the second jammer, guarded by a guy who's legally mandated to say Arkham City is just the beginning.
Arkham City is just the beginning.
With 2 jammers down, the third jammer is now underground, so head down, finding 3 men discussing a giant monster Penguin might have before bombing the second Titan container. This third jammer is heavily guarded, but unfortunately for them, I'm Batman.
That disruptor is the only thing.
Over here! What happened? Just...
As we leave the underground, we get a new alert.
Tiger Command, this is Air Tiger 7. We are approaching the designated location. The alleyway is empty. Thermal scans show no activity. Hold on. There's a body. It appears to be naked. Heat traces. Not been dead long. Oh, jeez. It looks like someone's cut off his face.
Thus begins the Identity Thief side quest. Follow the trail back to a political prisoner who tells us the guy who did it.
Well, he looked like Bruce Wayne.
What?
These are the hardest side quests to actually find, given that they don't appear unless you stumble into the bodies or get close enough that they appear in detective mode. Get ready to re-enter the museum, getting another voicemail from Joker at the front door.
So how do you keep a secret from the world's greatest detective? Well, do you know? It's easy. You stick it right in front of him, right under his long, pointy nose, and wait.
We find our first body armor inmate, who can only be taken down via beatdown. Unfortunately for him, I have the next best thing. A gun. There's a squad of undercovers trapped in the museum that we now have to rescue. But there's something we have to do first.
Come on out, lads. It's initiation time. Get round him. Hit him. You weren't supposed to do that, Batman. You're forcing me to bring out the big guns.
With the re-arrival of Ro Jogan into the game, my life just got infinitely worse. What's the thing I'm worst at in these games? That's right, big guys and little guys all in the same room. Now that our T levels are off the charts, Oracle joins the group call and learns that I'm straight up dying.
Nice of you to join us, Oracle.
Here's my new question. As you'll see in about 30 seconds, the only way to cross this thing is by walking across the ice. How did Penguin get over there? Did he hobble across the ice? Maybe he rode this big shark over. Celebrate getting a Riddler trophy first try, and enter the trophy room to find the next group of armed men. I somehow don't get shot here, and we head over to the other side of the area to rescue Freeze. We find Mr. Snow being forced to become Heat Miser, then head in to rescue him.
You're gonna die here, Batman.
With them taken care of, detonate another Titan container and terrorize Freeze, a decision I'm sure we won't regret in 15 minutes.
Today is not a good day to push me, Victor.
Stop!
Grab the override to disable the ice gun, and give Penguin the Super Mario. Penguin switches comic book universes to become Shocker, activating our next foe. Now, here's the pickle with this one. Whenever I reload my checkpoint, because I will have to reload the checkpoint, Grundy is able to move for about 3 seconds before I can. This means I'm starting every combat encounter at a major disadvantage. He also drops these little bug things anytime I manage to hit him, meaning it's just another thing to manage. At this point, it really looks like we take damage, but our health isn't actually decreasing, and we take on Grundy's final phase. Activate our loose morality code to kill something that actually can't die. Then, treat Penguin like the bird he is, giving him a nice tenderization. Once he's well beaten, return back to Freeze to learn what needs to be done for the cure.
It needs a restorative element, some kind of reforming enzyme. Without it, it breaks down before it can help its host. It needs to be adapted, bonded to human DNA.
What if I told you I know a man who's been exposed to that enzyme for centuries?
What man?
His name is Ra's al Ghul.
Bring him to me. All I need is a sample of his blood. It is your only hope.
Blasphemer! You are not worthy to speak of the great Ra's al Ghul.
This lady could single-handedly win the NBA Slam Dunk contest, so follow her to let her know. Kill this guy, solving the next hostage riddle, and get back to tracking the ninja across the city. Tim Drake shows up to drop off the line launcher, finally unlocking the upgrade allowing us to disable enemy guns. Destroy another Titan container, heading down into the sewers. I know you can make Killer Croc show up here by pressing this button at some point, but I always forget how to make it happen. Joker Teeth make their return, the final holdout from Asylum's roster. And we become every college freshman after hitting a dab pen for the first time. Hope that this guy is a child of Poseidon, and we meet our first bad guy with a signal jammer. Give him an electrical love tap, and give this guy the deep sea welder treatment. With the room clear, take out the penultimate Titan container and rescue this lady, asking her the question of forced amnesia.
What are you doing in Arkham City?
I'm in Arkham City?
As we cough up blood, I'll point out that we are technically losing health, but it's actually just decreasing our potential max health, not losing actual health, so I'm not counting it. In order to progress, we have to force these mini iron giants to take a single sip of Baja Blast. Summon the Ninja of Coincidence.
It looks like a sword fits here.
Then become a pledge on the last day of Hell Week. We meet Talia, who tells us we have to take the demon trials in order to meet with Ra's. She tells us,
Nothing can prepare you for what comes next.
and
Only one man has passed this ordeal.
Nothing can prepare you for what comes next.
Ra's wants us to kill him, which we don't even pretend to accept.
No.
And we head in to fight the Ghoul Master General.
You should have killed me when you had the chance. Witness the true power of my Lazarus Pit! Give in. Never! You cannot defeat us. Because if you do not join us, I will kill the only person you have ever loved.
Ra's allows us to program a batarang right in front of him. And we take his blood to deliver back to Freeze. We meet the most annoying enemy type in the game, Shield Guys, and we interrupt the planning committee for the PTA bake sale. Head back up to the surface, getting a message from Strange.
Citizens of Arkham, as I speak, there is a new inmate entering my facility.
Quincy Sharp, the warden that was straight up tripping Mega Balls from last game, is now the mayor, and he's in Arkham City right now. Head over to rescue him, where he goes full Pillow Princess and does absolutely nothing helpful. Batman lateral raises at least 180 pounds, beating my record of 20 pounds at a dead struggle. Get a call to return to the museum, getting an upgrade to the disruptor, allowing us to blow up mines now. I kick this guy directly into a telephone pole, we answer another phone call from Zsasz, and we rescue another political prisoner. Riddler does his most dastardly deed yet, crashing my game. While we're in the main menu, we might as well check what our percentage completed is. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Return to the GCPD, hitting this guy with the Uno reverse card. And we reach the moment I alluded to earlier about pissing off Mr. Freeze. He somehow decides in his infinite wisdom that me going to get his wife back is best done while I'm dying. And to top it off, he wants to kick my ass himself.
Die.
Freeze learns from his mistakes, preventing me from using the same tactic twice.
Get me the telemetry feed from his suit, now.
He's too powerful. Okay, data's ready. Coming through now.
Magnets. They will not help you. What? Oh. I can evolve my strategies. And you? That will not happen again. No! I learned from my mistakes, Batman. Do you?
With him defrosted, exit the GCPD to watch Vicky Vale's news chopper get shot down.
We apologize for this interruption.
We rescue her by ziplining about 10 feet horizontally, witnessing someone watching us from a distance. Zsasz wastes absolutely no time in hitting up our line, but we finally answered enough calls to track his location. We get a call from Alfred that he cooked up a cure himself, so we don't even have to go beg Joker for it. What a great guy, Alfred.
You are my soldier now, Batman. You will do everything I say. You will do anything I want. No.
Someone call Warner Brothers because we've just become Uggs Bunny.
You cannot win. Imagine you are falling. Don't fight it.
With Mad Hatter down, continue the side quest Crusade, heading over to rescue the next Riddler hostage. This one is by far the easiest, and we save another member of the asylum staff, the guy that started banging that dead guy's wife. Make a grave mistake. Finding Scarecrow's old mask above where these snipers are. I use the freeze grenade to take one of them out, beginning the love of my favorite piece of equipment. We hear that
Protocol 10 will commence in 1 hour.
And give this guy the equivalent of a high-speed motor crash. We witness what happens when adults fail to develop object permanency. And find a suspicious amount of guys outside this warehouse.
Yeah, what are you? Oh, God. There's nothing to see in here. You should go away.
Well, now we've gotta see what's inside.
Batman!
It's Nora, Mr. Freeze's wife, but we get hit with the curse of respecting women, causing us to break our neck to avoid looking at another man's wife. I try to solve this riddle for way too long, before realizing the Riddler trophy is just sitting on the ground. We find Freeze hitting a mean Tim Tebow, letting him know that his wife is safe before heading in to put a stop to Victor Zsasz. He's making some freak-ass noises. So we write him a prescription for a knuckle sandwich, and fail to grab a Riddler trophy several times. With Zsasz down, solve the next hostage riddle and head over to save them.
You're okay now.
We haven't found anything more regarding the identity thief and Deadshot, so it's finally time for us to return to the steel mill and get the cure back. Okay, scratch what I just said, we're going back to Bane. If you've watched the Asylum video, then you know what comes next. My own personal Hell on Earth.
On the ground, prisoner, now! Help me, Batman. We must not allow these puppets to take the Titan.
See, the downside about this fight is that Bane is supposed to be helping you, but he's actually mostly trying to hit wherever you are. Also, every time you fail, you have to watch this cutscene, which gets old very fast. Once it comes down to the final guy, we watch the ultimate battle of titans. Bane surprises absolutely no one and betrays us.
And die! Ah! No!
Why does Bane need 6 barrels of this stuff? What do you think the net loss of Titan is in his system? Does he not just like recycle it through his bloodstream? Either way, he does the saddest begging I've ever heard.
Free me!
And we return to the steel mill to actually head in deeper this time. We hear from Oracle that
Strange is requesting that Emergency Protocol 10 is activated. Strange told the High Council he had failed to stem the use of illegal weapons within the prison.
Weapons he provided. This was his plan all along.
And we tune in to Joker TV.
You guys just need to know one simple thing. I'm back.
Hit a mean blue skidoo, and we save this invincible Two-Face thug, proving that anyone can be rehabilitated. Huh. This is usually where I cut myself off because it's ironic. There it is.
Specific orders.
We hear back again from Oracle.
The council members are coming back. They don't look happy. They're telling Strange that they're disappointed in him, that they never believed Protocol 10 would need to be activated.
But they gave him permission, didn't they?
Good evening. Protocol 10 will commence in 30 minutes. You all have specific orders for this situation. Follow them.
Use our expert detective skills to identify this trap, and then totally blow it. This lady says,
"You look terrible."
But apart from the multiple scars and bullet holes, I think I look pretty good. Apparently, in the hours since I last visited the steel mill, the guys in here have developed teleportation.
Man down!
Remember that welded door from the first run-through of the steel mill?
Open sesame!
This room has a sniper, forcing us to utilize the most advanced technology Metal Gear Solid has to offer. A box. Harley is duct taped to a random beam and spills the beans on the location of an upgrade to the freeze grenade, so we thank her by waxing her upper lip. Enter the next room, grabbing the upgrade and finding a man who beat the odds, and managed to have half his atoms miss the floor. Head up once again into the manager's office and find Harley Quinn's outfit from the asylum, as well as a positive pregnancy test. I was in the forums for Arkham City when the game first came out, and let me tell you, this was a big fucking deal. Enter the funhouse, noticing something strange about Joker in detective mode. It feels like we've seen that somewhere before. As you'll see later, this map has everything that made the final boss fight of Asylum horrible. Big guys. Little guys. A Titan. Luckily for me in this case, I go Batman mode, so it doesn't take too long.
Maybe a little Titan will spice things up.
We get crushed by conveniently placed rubble, and Talia offers Joker immortality in exchange for our life. Remember that Catwoman is even in this game, and do a little cleanup for all her trophies that we've been neglecting so far. With that done, we head into the Tiger Vault, witnessing the power of having no peripheral vision. Retrieve the goods, facing the first real choice of the game.
You can do it. Just walk right out of here and leave him. It's easy. You'll never forgive yourself, Selina. Save Batman, then get out of here. It's not like he'll die. It's Batman, right? Screw him.
After recovering from the curse of the Chalamet Wonka, choose the correct path and rescue Batman by lifting a single piece of rubble off him. Head outside to witness the true purpose of Protocol 10.
Strange is launching missile strikes on Arkham City from Wonder Tower. You shut this place down. Joker's taken Talia. I'm going after them.
Batman can't let all these people die.
Don't do this, Alfred.
Batman must save Gotham.
We now have to find the helicopter with the Tiger control codes, made extra difficult as we are also considered a target for elimination.
Multiple targets down.
Once we have the codes, farm these guys for some Riddler challenges and take on the final real combat challenge of the run.
Now, kill him.
After they're down, clear out the Tiger guards in the next area.
As we move.
Contact.
Heading up the elevator towards our final confrontation with Hugo Strange.
How did he ever manage all this? He's killed hundreds of people, and he's got full authorization from the city. It's insane.
He's working with someone. I intend to find out who the moment I stop Protocol 10.
Target spotted.
Batman's in the room. She will ruin everything. Find and stop the Batman.
Report. Any contact?
He says,
"You have not won. You cannot win."
So book him a one-way ticket to the other side of this table, at which point he immediately folds about the us not winning thing.
You've ruined everything. Look at what you've done.
It's glorious, isn't it?
His monologue gets cut short.
Strange!
Your part in this is over, Professor Strange.
And Strange does his best Voltorb impression, activating self-destruct. Ra's al Ghul decides to take the advice of every 13-year-old on Call of Duty and kills himself. And we remember that Joker is still a part of this story.
Hello, Batman. I'm putting on a little show for you. It's going to be a doozy, a real red carpet affair.
Clear out the snipers guarding the theater, then head in to finally get some answers. Talia kills Joker, but something's not quite right.
It's over.
Surprise!
Oh, Mr. J, you look perfect.
Ring, ring. So how do you keep a secret from the world's greatest detective?
Well, do you know? You stick it right in front of him, right under his long, pointy nose, and wait.
Joker wants you to think he's sick. Then wham! Gotcha.
You fell for the old fake Joker gag, Batman.
Talia!
Encore! More! Bravo!
It was never you.
Not always. Well, sometimes. Ladies and gentlemen, for one night only, standing in for yours truly, and doing a damn fine job of it, I give you Clayface.
You weren't even supposed to be in here, Carlo. Why sign up with Joker?
The role of a lifetime!
Clayface is the closest thing to a Dark Souls boss this game has. Telegraphed attacks, specific way to dodge the moves, and we literally use a sword to fight him. Once he enters Phase 2, he has a couple moves that even now I couldn't tell you how to dodge, like the big hammer swings. I just kinda hopped around hoping they wouldn't hit me. Once the first phase is down, we descend into the Lazarus Pit and begin the final battle. Batman finally fulfills his vor fetish and 100% kills Clayface. I don't care that he's technically alive at night. Joker stabs Batman in the one spot he shouldn't have stabbed, and we get one of the best video game endings of all time.
Are you happy now?
Do you want to know something funny? Even after everything you've done, I would have saved you.
You know, that actually is pretty funny.
All units coordinated. What the? What the hell happened in there? Batman! What happened?
With Joker dead, we're technically still not done with the campaign, because Catwoman still needs to get all of her money out of the city. Bad news though, her apartment is bombed. Two-Face is back, and he has all our stuff at the museum. We go through Catwoman's version of Penguin's initiation, and enter the room of ultimate anguish. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret that I didn't know for most of the time I was in this room. All the guys in this room, once they realize I'm in here, they will start infinitely respawning. I have a few choice words for whoever designed this room, but either way, I'm sure it can't be that bad, right?
Over here! Over here!
This was my eventual successful run, which, as you can see, has all the finesse and grace of a late-night gas station bathroom.
See her! She's up there! Think you can hide from me? What? Over here! I got her! What? This way! She went this... No!
Sorry, Harv. This really isn't your night, is it?
Harvey gave away half our shit because nothing's ever easy, and we unlock the ability to swap characters. Solve the hostage riddle, and I become a menace to anyone who's ever even thought about a green question mark. The goal right now is to build up our intel on the remaining Riddler secrets, as well as patrolling to find the last few political prisoners. As we traverse the city, we hear the telltale sound of another sniper shot. Oracle tells us the approximate location and gives us the most half-hearted message she can.
Deadshot must be stopped.
Head into this Riddler hostage room, which I made a promise to you at the start of this video. So imagine that I'm not doing a broad sweeping hand gesture at this entire room. Find Azrael again, reminding me that I haven't actually wrapped up this quest yet, and we analyze Deadshot's next victim. While I'm out collecting trophies, we hear and head over to find the third victim. On our way over, we run into Jack Ryder, the TV reporter from the beginning.
You a fan?
No.
Analyze the third victim, giving us enough information to begin hunting down Deadshot's stuff. Unfortunately for me, Deadshot never misses, and his next target is my computer. Once we find a storage locker, we find a Hugo Strange branded iPhone 3.
This PDA was definitely given to Deadshot by Hugo Strange. Deadshot only has 3 targets left. Jack Ryder, Bruce Wayne, and Batman. Ryder's his next hit. He's marked his current location. He's going to kill him in 3 minutes if I don't get to him in time.
Jack Ryder's execution is scheduled for 2:30 a.m., and the Protocol 10 countdown was 10 hours long from the beginning, meaning we pulled up to this function at 4:30 p.m. Head over to save Ryder, leading to the most ultimate showdown in all of gaming history.
Think you can get to me? Make it try. None have managed it. Where have you gone, Batman?
Well, that's one case closed, so let's go for 2 and find Azrael for the last time. His symbols all point towards the church, so head over there to wrap up this case.
I knew you would find me.
It wasn't hard. You left me a map.
I bring a message. Dark days are coming, Batman. The prophecy is coming true. You are the warrior who will close the gates of hell. You are the one who will save this day. And in doing so, events will occur that you cannot stop. From the ashes of Arkham, the fires will rage and Gotham will burn. And you will burn too.
I don't believe in fairy tales.
Believe what you will. The message has been delivered. We will meet again.
We are tearing through these now. We find the next victim for the identity thief, hearing some odd news.
I found a match for the print, but there must be a mistake. This can't be correct.
Who do the prints belong to?
You. These are Bruce Wayne's fingerprints. How's that possible?
I have no idea.
The third victim is much the same, only we find a trail to someone who continues to confuse us.
You killed that man and dumped his body back there. Why did you take his face?
It wasn't me. I just dumped the body. He told me to use bleach to clean it up.
Who told you?
Wayne, you know, the rich guy.
You're lying to me.
I'm not. There's an alley near the courtroom. That's where he is. He's crazy, man. You don't want to go in there.
Enter the room he leads us to finally get some answers and close this case.
This is the journal of Dr. Thomas Elliot. My work is complete. The pain, though still present, has been worth it. He will suffer for what he did to me. He will suffer the way I have suffered.
You're a killer, a psychopath. I will stop you. Really? But you look just like Bruce Wayne. I can see you have your hands full with Arkham City, but it's time for me to leave now. Pray we do not meet again. Next time, I will not be in such a generous mood.
Add another tally to stuff we'll have to investigate in Arkham Knight, and while we're on that topic, let's go find this game's version of the Warden's Office Easter egg. That's right. Daddy lives. We rescue the last political prisoner, wrapping up every side quest except for Riddler's. As I alluded to at the beginning, there are 400 secrets this time, with 40 additional for Catwoman. I've done my best to collect as I go, but it wouldn't be Arkham without the 3-hour scavenger hunt after the game is over. I think this guy sums it up best.
What's wrong with the Riddler freak? Hasn't he got better things to do than just leave green question marks all over Arkham City?
There aren't really any unique ones like the Chronicles of Arkham from Asylum to point out, so I mainly just run around and scan riddles and collect trophies. We unlock our final upgrade, and once we have enough secrets, head over to the hardest of the rescues.
But I'll be back.
She doesn't have any numbers for us, meaning Riddler pulled a Plankton and didn't think we'd get this far. Oracle finds a link to all the locations, and we head to the final one to take down Riddler for the second time. Only this time, it's live and in person.
One press cache. You ignorant buffoons will be all over the walls.
I can walk all night, Riddler.
Good. Let's see you still same tomorrow.
Riddler's attached explosives to his hostages. If they stop moving, they'll die. I can't get in their way.
What?
We're so close.
You'll pay for this, Batman!
Swap over to Catwoman, identifying any Two-Face thugs with the little jewel icon above their head, and take them down to retrieve our loot. With that done, pick up any straggler trophies we haven't gotten as Catwoman, and we have officially completed the main game. With the main game wrapped, we can finally tackle the next step of this monster of a game and head into the DLC, Harley Quinn's Revenge. This story is set a few weeks after the finale of the main game, and follows Robin investigating the disappearance of Batman within Arkham City. Harley is now in charge of the Joker faction, and has some police officers hostage that we need to rescue.
Who the hell is this loser?
Rocksteady can't help themselves without having something to collect, and this time it's balloons hidden throughout each area. Unlike Riddler though, there's no way to identify where the balloons are, meaning we'll have to get all of them in one go or else replay the entire DLC. There are several achievements specific to Robin here, with the most important being to snap flash an unarmed thug, an armed thug, an environmental object, and a Titan. Robin plays differently from Batman in a few key ways that makes him somewhat difficult to control, especially after spending so long as Batman. He fights with a bow staff, and has mostly unique gadgets apart from explosive gel. His Batclaw zips towards the enemies instead of the reverse, and he has a shield that can stop gunfire and environmental damage. We fight our way through the steel mill, eventually reaching a group standing over something on the ground. Dispatch them, finding Batman's utility belt, and cut back to a few days prior, where Gordon gets 5,000% more lines than he has in the base game. We have the honor of awarding this thug with the worst aim award, and pop all the balloons in the area before heading inside to rescue cops. One cool detail that I assume is purposeful is that Batman's internal monologue is much more quiet and sullen than it was before.
I can't afford to take him out until he gives it to me.
He's still reeling from the death of Joker and Talia, so it makes sense that his internal monologue is different. We have to interrogate multiple different guys with the codes to access a secret area of the steel mill.
The code. Give me it, or get ready to hurt.
Here it is. Please, I don't want any trouble.
Too late.
With the codes acquired, enter the steel mill and activate Pringles mode, since once we pop, we just can't stop. There's a room with a cop being tortured, and the guy doing the torturing needs to be investigated because he sounds legitimately deranged.
I'll kill you. Hell, I may torture you first. I'll cut off.
Tank another bullet, only this time it knocks us unconscious, and we cut back to Robin. Find Batman, who's been trapped in this ball for some reason, and we continue, reaching a key moment. This counts as an environmental object, meaning the only thing left to snap flash is a Titan. Reach Harley's version of the Two-Face museum fight.
Listen up, dumbasses. What? Now? Ow! Get over here, you idiot! Find him! Find him!
This way! You went this way! Turn! What?
And get the keycard required to free Batman. This is the only Titan in the game, and we have to get around behind him and perform a very slow animation to stick something on his back.
Take more.
With that done, we have to defuse 3 bombs spread throughout the docks within 3 minutes for the final missable achievement. Batman's voice jump scares me.
I need to shut down that bomb before leaving.
And we get off to the races. With that done, enter the final fight against the robots from Wonder City, which I feel like the wreck gun should instantly destroy.
Give me that.
Take it, dumbass. Won't do you any good.
No.
You should have left me to die. Then I could have been back together with Mr. J.
Where's Robin? I thought he was with you.
Now you know how it feels.
So, did you miss me?
I'm done here.
Hey, kid. Is he all right? Yeah, sure. Of course he is.
With that, the DLC comes to a close, and we can move on to the second to last step in the master plan, New Game Plus. New Game Plus is functionally the same as New Game, apart from a few key differences. We keep all our gadgets and upgrades, but in exchange, we lose the counter icons, and the enemies are upgraded. Unfortunately for me, losing the counter icons is a major adjustment. We have to do both the main story and all the side quests again, with the only exception being the Riddler collectibles. I'm not going to rehash the whole thing, so I'll just cut to the major differences. The courtroom now has a weapons crate. The steel mill has armored guys, which are a big problem for the stealth sections because they can't be silent takedowns. And Poison Ivy now has shields in the arena. Speaking of Poison Ivy, this fight remains horrific. The GCPD now has mines in place, armored guys, and a guy with a jammer backpack. Commend this thug outside the museum on his excellent eyesight, and head underground to find another guy with a jammer backpack. The big museum fight? First try. There are multiple armored gunmen in the display room, making it slightly harder to clear, and Solomon Grundy introduces us to one of the harder mechanics of this game. If you remember back to the first Solomon Grundy fight when I took damage and reloaded, Grundy would already be moving, causing me to have to dodge the second I saw a black screen. Well, the good news is that problem has been solved. The bad news is that's because taking any damage at all restarts the entire fight. This is how all the bosses work on New Game Plus, meaning we'll have to beat Grundy, Freeze, Ra's al Ghul, and Clayface all perfectly in order to progress. Speaking of Ra's al Ghul, Wonder City has a new armored guy and jammer backpack, and once I reach the Blood of the Demon, I realize I haven't changed my drip yet, so I go ahead and change into Batman Beyond, my favorite of the Arkham City skins. The Ra's al Ghul fight sucks, and we get to the next interesting addition. In the Mr. Freeze fight, a few things are different. The first one is that if you use detective mode for too long, Freeze will jam it, meaning we can only use it in short bursts. The second, and more important one, is that Freeze's health is like quadrupled. This means we'll have to basically use every single available option to take him down.
Where did you get off me? Ah, no! What is that sound? What? No! Where did you? What? How?
The steel mill fight is ridiculously hard, but it's a good thing I'll never have to do it again. Right? Catwoman has to deal with armored tiger guards, and we scale Wonder Tower for the last time. Head to the theater to take on Clayface, but remember, we have to beat him perfectly in one go or else the entire fight resets. With Joker dead, Catwoman once again squares off against Two-Face, and we speedrun through all the side missions.
I have been watching you, Batman.
Bruce Wayne. Nora's safe.
Augmented reality training online.
What? You made me miss my target, Batman.
This cannot be happening. I need to make the mark. It's all I have left.
Rejoice, because we finally entered the last section of the game. If you've played Arkham City and ever tried to 100% it, then you know what's about to happen. I have absolutely no idea whose idea it is to do this, but we now have to get every medal in 12 combat maps and 12 Predator maps. That doesn't sound too bad. I mean, it's like double what Asylum made you do, but what's the big idea? Oh well, after you do that, you then have to do a gauntlet series where you play through 3 different combinations of maps, and then have to choose modifiers that mostly increase the difficulty. The combat challenges follow the same formula as they did in Asylum, where there's 6 standard maps and then the same 6 maps but as extreme. The combat maps were mostly fine, and didn't pose that much of a challenge, with one extremely glaring and obvious exception. Funhouse Brawl is the map that single-handedly took this challenge from medium difficulty to hard. I have over 3 hours of footage alone just making attempts at beating this map. I know that I say this for dramatic effect, but I sincerely thought that I would not be able to beat this map without getting hit. Until I did.
You're going down.
With that out of the way, the Predator sections are up next, with each map requiring you to perform a certain series of tasks while remaining hidden. The challenges here aren't nearly as bad as they were in the Asylum, mainly due to our increased weaponry and abilities. The freeze grenade alone is a game changer, by being able to basically permanently take out one gunman out of combat until I need them. The extreme map in the museum requires a fairly weird setup to nail perfectly. I immediately invert takedown this guy, then wait for this guy to return from around the corner. Once he's down, take out the sniper's weapon, as well as the armored guy's weapon, because he won't be stunned by the next thing I have to do. Dive down and perform a shockwave, then spray explosive gel on this specific weapons crate and clear out every person remaining except for the sniper. Now, he has to see us, try to fire, then decide to get a new weapon from that specific weapon crate, and then blow up.
There are plenty more fools.
With that one done, head into the next one, which is my favorite challenge map of the entire series. If you'll notice, every guy in this room is armored. Now you might be thinking to yourself, that seems like it would be more difficult than good, so how is this your favorite? And you would be right, except for one thing. We have a gun. The rec gun blasts armored dudes like 20 feet backwards, so all we have to do is wait for them to climb up onto a train car, and then we can blast them off one by one. The requirements to beating this map are to knock a guy off a ladder and shoot a guy with the rec gun, meaning we can get 2 medals immediately upon starting the map. The final one is for saving the jammer guy to last, which is easy enough to do as long as you don't shoot him. The extreme version of Wonder City has a challenge which is just don't take damage, so... It does, however, have our first semi-difficult line launcher challenge, which was the worst part of the Asylum. In this case, we have to knock a guy out with the remote batarang, and line launcher 2 guys with 2 separate lines. The final map is at the top of Wonder Tower, and requires us to shoot an armored guy into a regular guy, do a beatdown finisher, and freeze 3 guys at the same time. This is somewhat tricky to manage, especially because the Tiger Guards are more perceptive than regular guys, but after a while, I managed to make this happen. And now, because Arkham City refuses to let you have a moment of peace, we have to do all of that again 3 at a time, with modifiers changing it up. Luckily, the strategies remain mostly the same, with the modifiers usually being things like one guy is protected, mines are pre-placed around the map, enemies start with weapons, etc. Some of them are trying to be helpful, like allowing me to punch through enemy body armor, but the most useless of all of them is the modifier that lets me slowly regenerate health. The game forces you to use all of the modifiers before the end of the 3 maps, meaning part of the challenge is finding the best combination for each map. The only campaign really worth touching on, because it feels like it was designed specifically as a middle finger to me, is this one, which requires us to beat an extreme combat map set in the opening area of the game, then an upgraded version of the GCPD stealth map, and finally it ends with, you guessed it, Funhouse Brawl. Every other campaign pales in comparison to this one. Even if I make it perfectly through each map, I have to end with a perfect Funhouse Brawl or start the whole thing over again. Let's do it. Finish off the remaining maps, then hop into an infinite enemy map and perform every combat action Batman has for the perfect Free Flow 2.0 achievement.
Hey, get on! You're gonna die tonight!
Arkham City is gonna burn.
With the main story beaten, DLC defeated, New Game Plus completed, every Riddler trophy found, every challenge beaten, it is my honor to say that Arkham City can be 100%ed without taking damage. Kinda. Thank you so much for watching. This video was an insane amount of effort to produce, so I'd love to shout out my patrons for supporting this video and all the others on my channel. Dixby, Alex, Matt, Jude, and Spiralt, you have made this video possible. Thank you. Check out the other videos on my channel, where I'm currently doing a Resident Evil 100% challenge, so catch up on that before the RE4 video drops. Should I do Arkham Origins or Arkham Knight next? Let me know what you think. Links to the Discord and the Patreon are in the description. I'll see you in the next one.